the last thing I believe, no, not the last thing. It's one of the last things. Well, with our Automata box before break, but we will do some more on shape. But we're going to do the parts list. So, like being at IKEA, if you bought a drawer or a shelf or a bed or anything from IKEA, you're going to get a box, and it's going to give you a parts list. All right. So what we're going to do is you're going to find, and this, you can only do the parts list, folks, if you completed the, look at all the stuff I got over there. Huh, how much fun. You can only do the parts list if you have the assembly completely done, okay? So you must have the assembly done. I'm looking for, I've got so many assemblies, so mine, that one's uptight. Let me just do this one. So I'm going to left click on here. And hopefully it's going to open up. I want you to click onto your assembly. Man, my Onshape is freezing. All right, here we go. So you pull open the assembly. All right, rotate it around a little bit. There's your assembly. What view is that? That's the right view. Okay, all right. Let's see what the isometric view. I'm going to just hit the ISO. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. All right. We'll just see what view we can come up with. But we got it right there, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is come over to the right. You see this little list. It says BOM, and that is our little table of parts, okay? So left click on it. Now watch what happens. Ooh, I already put stuff in here, so I'm going to delete that. I don't want you to see that right now. Now, some of yours might come off a little differently. Let me just delete this. Sorry to take so much time. All right, so all you're going to do with this list, the list comes up, you're going to left click on each part. So let's do this together. Left click on that one. It is number 9. Number 9, I'm going to type in the description. We're going to call this initial block. We'll just call that 2. Okay, initial block 2. Let's click on the other one. That's number 8. I'm going to call that initial block 1. Okay. Now let's click on a follow. We're just going to keep going in order. Follower. Okay. So I'm going to click in here and call that follower. I only need one. I got one of those. I'm going to come down here to the crank. That is number 5. And we're going to call that the crank. I'm going to click on the cam and we'll call that the cam. Now, most of these, if you built the same thing, you don't have to do it twice, but we might on one of these because I think it's a little finicky, but we'll try it. There's the left right side, so that's number 2. Type in left right. All right. Let's type in this top piece. That is the, oops, clear it out first. So clear it and then clearly hit that piece. That is the front back A. Okay, slow me down if you need to. Click that piece. That is the front back B. And then if you click the back, you can just rotate it, click the red side. That is the bottom piece, okay? So we'll go here. We're going to hit bottom. See what you have. You have everything filled out according to, we have 9 parts according to this, all right? These 2, well, this is considered 1 part. 2 parts. This is considered, one of these will be 2 of them, and you're going to see that as we go. And then, and so forth. So everything should be filled out. Go ahead and hit that little list. All right. Then we are going to right click down here on assembly 1, and we're going to hit create drawing. Now this is where it can get weird. So let's see if my view is okay. I'm going to hit okay. Now we got to play around a little bit. So just watch me, pause me, try to figure out what I'm doing. It's going to show up. It's lagging. All right. Do you see mine there? Now, if yours, first of all, that size is a little small. The way that you would change it is do the view scale. That's 1 to 8. Let's go up and make it like 1 to 5. See what happens. Still pretty small. Let's go up, make it 1 to 3. 1 to 3 is pretty good. All right. I might even, let's just even see what 1 to 2 looks like. You don't want it too big where it's coming out. That's not bad. I don't like it that it's on. I'm going to go to 1 to 3. I don't like that it's on the letters. All right. So 1 to 3 fits pretty good. However, and we're going to keep it on the left side. But do you notice how it's not turned around? I would like for it to turn around. That's the front view. So if yours does this, if yours is facing you just like the box, you can see your initials clearly. You can left click it in. If not, come over here and let's just keep trying different views. This is the back view. Close. I kind of like that. Bottom view. No, that's terrible. Isometric view. Close. Left view. No. Right view. No. The right view actually looks pretty good. All right. Because I can see everything pretty clearly. So I would actually go with the right view. And so you're going to pick whatever view that looks good. Make sure it left click it in. Okay. That looks pretty darn good. And then hit escape. Okay. Now hit escape, right click, show hide, just like we did before on the multi-views, shaded view. Oh, it should come out nice and pretty. Look at that. All right. So now we've got the actual box, and you can see most of the parts pretty clearly. Come up here to where it says BOM table. All right. That's what they call bill of materials, by the way, which is just all the pieces that we're going to bill and charge for. So left click on the table. Now watch, we're going to put it down here to the right. If you put it down too far, notice how it goes into that. I don't like that. So just left click on the dot, hold, and move it up so that all the pieces are just clearly above. And guess what it does? It actually gives you the quantity of those automatically, which is really nice. All right. The bottom piece is 1, the left, right piece is 2, and so forth. It actually tells you. So watch this. Now we're going to put little balloons and tell what part is what. So up here, this is called call out, but it looks like a little popsicle or a little, what do you call that? Low pop or something like that. So left click on call out. And it's going to give you a little bubble. And let's click on the corners of everything. That is that. It's going to tell us that that's part number 9, which is initial block 2. Put it at an angle. Don't usually get it nice and hard. Put it always at a slight angle. All right. So there's number 9. I'm going to put that one at an angle. That's number 8. That is initial block. What? What does it say over here? It should be right. Initial block 1, and that's initial block 2. What happened to my bubble? What happened to my bubble? Oh, it's over here. There it is. Oh boy, there it is. I had to go get it again. We're going to left click on that, and that is a follower. All right. This also, watch, it should be the same number. That is also a follower. It's number 7. Okay. Go ahead and do this top piece. That is number 3, which is the front back A. That is correct. There's the side piece. That is left to right. You can also do the other side piece, which should be the same number. Here's the cam. Put that at an angle. Here's the crank. Put that at an angle. Other cam. Angle. This piece. Angle. That's number 4, which is the front back A. And then go in here until you're right on the back of the, you might have to scroll in so that you hit that, and it'll put a line going right to that bottom piece. And guess what, folks? You now have this all labeled. So go ahead and hit the green check. There is all your professional looking parts list, all right, with all the pieces. So you can screenshot that, and now you have the parts list completed. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Close it, automatically saves. And I'm gonna say sayonara. Boop. If I can do it. Come on. More. And stop recording. Stop.